Maybe Ireland needs another potato famine. I'm just joking, guys. What's up, guys? This is GN Guy. If you like my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. So the nation of Ireland has gone against the grain. It's instead of the UK and the US, it's acted quite independently. It's bringing its ISIS fighters that want to return, ISIS bride, back to its country. So let's read this article a bit. Let's find out what's going on. Ireland said that it allows suspected ISIS brides to return with the child, though she could face prosecution when she returns, and she should. The stance is opposed by the UK and the US and distanced themselves from ISIS brides who want to return. The UK government stripped Shamima Begum of her citizenship and faced criticism of when her baby died in Syria. That's her fault. That's not the UK's fault at all. Ireland's Prime Minister said the suspected ISIS bride can return to Ireland with a 2-year-old child, a decision that contradicts the way US and UK and Europe has dealt with people in similar positions. Leo Varadkar, said on Monday that he considered revoking Lisa Smith's citizenship, which is an Irish lass. The UK dealt with Shamima Begum, a 19-year-old who asked publicly to come back, then been firmly rejected. You can see the look on her face when she read the letter. That was good shot and fraud, but bad precedence. Ultimately, it's an Irish citizen, and we don't believe removing Irish citizenship from her and her family, rendering them stateless, would either the right to compassionate thing to do. Goddamn Irish people. There definitely needs to be another potato, another blight. Buckle. Smith, who is a member of an Irish Defence Force and the Irish Corps, left to go to Syria 5 years ago. So she betrayed her military too. Smith's husband is a British citizen and has recently died while fighting for the Islamic State. According to a report, it's said that the two married while in ISIS territory. It's not clear that, if anything, Smith has done to support ISIS when she was there. Police, you're not going to know because they burned all the papers. The Nazis did. Police suspect that Smith is a woman of Irish descent who gave an interview on ITV to attention on February. The Independent Ireland. There needs to be another blight. Seriously, you guys, you petties, what is wrong with this country? Like, seriously. In the video, the woman said that the caliphate is not over yet, and that she said, wow, and she does not believe the group has been defeated. She says that she is British, but the ITV reports of her Irish accent. Oh my god, that's what you're gonna go by? By her accent? You're not even confirming that she's an Irish citizen. She could be from Northern whatever. She says that she convinced she could be an immigrant to go to Syria and ISIS propaganda. You come, you see the propaganda, you want Islam, you want to come and live in a Muslim country and environment. Varadkar told the reporters in Dublin that the government does not have full information about Smith's case. Going to Syria to live in what she's called the Islamic State is not itself an offensive crime. She will need to carry out an investigation. Reluctantly, I have to agree. It sucks. I'd rather they drop Moab on these ISIS brides, whatever camp they are, evacuate the non-ISIS people from there, drop a Moab, kill them all. That's it. I don't want them to come back. I don't want this goddamn drama. Kill them. Absolutely kill them. But we want that she would face investigation and potentially prosecution if she's involved in any crimes. But the realistic thing to do is not to pawn them off to a different country, because they're going to reemerge again in about 20, 30 years. They're going to have a next generation which are not going to remember the lessons that their parents learned. Varadkar's comments contradicts the way countries like the US and UK has dealt with the Irish brides come home. The UK government has revoked citizenship of Shamima Begum, which left the UK to join ISIS in 2015 when she was 15. Spokesman said the Syrian Democratic Forces confirmed that her baby had died in northern Syria. Wah, wah, wah. Her mother urged that the government could reconsider her decision as an act of mercy. Oh my god. Let me take out my small violin for a moment. U.S. President Donald Trump has vowed to deny entry to a woman from who sent to Syria. Well, apparently legal experts now say that the Alabaman is actually an Alabaman, and her father did lose his diplomatic immunity before she was born. So she's technically an American citizen, even though I don't want her to be. Alabama Senator Doug Jones said Huda Montana had been allowed to return to the UK should be allowed to return to the UK with their 18-month-old son and face criminal justice system. I'm glad Alabama has a death penalty, and I hope she gets it. While I certainly understand the initial reaction to prohibit Huda Matana from coming back to the U.S., I would concern that allowing anyone committed crimes against people in this country remain beyond the reach of our justice system is wrong approach and a wrong message. Okay, let's look at what she says.
They're struggling like this for food and money and everything.
This is the ITV News interview being studied by police in Ireland. A mother with her 2-year-old son on their way out of the so-called Islamic State. With the caliphate crumbling behind her, she said ISIS would continue. The woman wouldn't share her name. She claimed to be British, but her accent sounded Irish as she described the destruction.
Some are strong, it's like any roller coaster. But people leave, some are hungry, some are not hungry, some, some are tired, not tired, things like that.
The woman, who called herself Rakaya, has been identified in the Irish media as Lisa Smith, who's 37 and from Dundalk. A former soldier who spent a decade in the Irish Defence Forces, serving in the army, then as a flight attendant on the Irish government jet. A soldier of the Irish state suspected of joining the Islamic State, not a typical CV in the so-called caliphate.
Well, like I said before, the only thing that cure this, what I'd want is a Moab on these people. I don't care. They're the enemy. They should be exterminated. There should be no mercy. We should give hell to these. Our enemies do not deserve our mercy. They're at war with us. They want to destroy our civilization. And the only solution for them is extermination. Like James Mattis said, we need a war of extermination. We should not be able to not allow these people to come back. And it's a damn sad day that James Mattis resigned from his post. It's a damn shame what happened. It's a damn shame he had to do this. I'm going to fault Donald Trump for that. That's something that he's a bad leader for doing that. You do not let a man like James Mattis, it's war. He's a warrior, and he knows what he should do. If he was there, he would probably adopt from Moab. We do not need mercy for these people. But right now, the reasonable course of action would be justice. Should bring them home. I'm glad Alabama has a death penalty. These people should be tried in a military court in that place that they were in. They should not be freed until they're exonerated. We should hold these people accountable for their actions. We should give the Turks the money, fund them, have them in the most stable part of Kurdistan. They should be a place where they house ISIS members, and the prison should be isolated as possible within the mountains of Kurdistan. And we should pay these Kurds for just to be the jailers. Her father, so let's go back to the article. The Trump mention said that she's not a citizen, although she is born in New Jersey and held an American passport before joining ISIS. But technically, she is a citizen. Apparently, she does qualify for citizenship. Her father is suing the U.S. government for recognizing her as a U.S. citizen and returning her to the country immediately. Two French women told AFP that they fled to ISIS to return to France. France hesitant to take them back. They've expressed fear for their children as they hoped they would be judged fairly and they were put to trial. You can't have it both ways. You can't really have it both ways. You are the enemy. You are a traitor. You deserve the worst death. And since you were in the military, the only thing you should deserve is a trial by the whatever military justice they have in Ireland. I know the United States has the UCMJ. I don't know what the Irish have. I don't know if the politicians are just going against the grain because they hate the UK. But if she returns, she should be held accountable. These people should not be allowed to go and live their lives as they choose. They should be held accountable. If I had my way, I'd put a bullet in every one of these heads, and I'd also drop a Moab on these people. I'm not gonna be merciful with them. They don't deserve my mercy. They don't deserve your mercy either. Do not become sympathetic to them. just know what happens, what they do to people that are not following their sect of Islam. They kill people, they rape, they murder, and they commit genocide. I'm going to do another video on how they're claiming the West is committing genocide against them. So guys, thanks a lot for listening. If you like my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe.